Hey, Bill Swearingen, Church Technical Leaders here with Nathan LaGrange, pastor of City Community Church in downtown Indianapolis.
Yes.
Just having a conversation about spiritual health and church tech leaders. You know, we work, especially church technical leaders, work very hard throughout the week in order to produce those God moments on the weekend. But oftentimes we'll forsake those God moments during the week.
Yeah, I think it's for me personally, it was a pretty dangerous trap. I think, there's such a calling and a stewardship to take, the elements and the revelations that we've had through the week and then, bring those to bear for the people that are showing up, on a weekend, type basis. But
that's what God's called us to do.
That's what God calls us to do.
It.
You can all of a sudden begin to get inside of this really unhealthy rhythm of putting all of your focus in on that Sunday and never taking any time to be refreshed. And so here you are working for God, but you don't have any kind of ongoing relationship with God. I found myself in a position where I was even looking at the team members saying, what function do you perform for me? I need you to play that guitar. I need you to run those faders. I need you to make sure the video projectors are going, all that kind of stuff. And in the midst of that, they weren't being pastored. They weren't being valued as just human beings. Mm-hmm. And so I realized I was the one putting up the unhealthy standard of we've got to work 24/7.
This doesn't even apply to people in ministry. Right. This is principles that God's called us to do in the Ten Commandments.
But we've conveniently kind of forgotten them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I shot you in the leg or killed you or, heaven forbid, something worse that was in the Ten Commandments, we would take offense to that. But I mean, God says, look, you got to honor me on the Sabbath. Not just for me, but for you, for the rhythm of your own life, the way I've created you to have productive and then to rest and then produce and rest. And I think in the church world and in the environment with all this explosive growth and people that are coming with a ton of different issues, it's like that can go on 24/7. I think it doesn't matter if you're the corporate guy in the corner office or, if you're the pastor of a small country congregation. I mean, God is calling us to take this idea of rest seriously. And I mean, if you're doing 6 days hard work and on that seventh day, man, I'm just going to check out. And I also know Bill's going to check out too, and he's not going to email me, so I don't have to worry about him doing that because we're both checked out. It makes a world of difference. And I don't think it's like a light suggestion. I think it's a biblical command. It's a way to honor God, saying, look, God, I believe that you can get done in 6 days what I can't get done in 7. That's just something I think for us, even as our small church in downtown Indianapolis begins to grow, it's like, okay, we got to keep this. There's 168 hours in the week. We worship for 1 hour. What do you do in the 167? I mean, what do you do? You're only here for an hour. Man, take a day and just chill. Take some time and just be with your family. Take some time and, be refreshed in God's presence. Don't keep pouring out. You got to have something coming in. Because if not, I mean, what exactly are you doing again? Leading me in worship? Who do you worship? You.